Good morning, ma'am. Ito nga pala aking presentation about glass fracture. Uh, First, properties of glasses and glass fractures, type of glasses fractures. Properties of glasses. Ito po yung three main characters ng properties of glasses. Heat resistant, and materials that can protect various elements from heat generated due to high temperature operation. They can reduce in the chance dangerous of gassing hazards because of easing to sensitive parts like wires, cables, and refrigeration lines. Ito naman po isa. The main characteristics of glass are transparency, heat resistance, pressures, and breakage resistance, and chemical resistance. And the last is chemical resistance can be defined as the ability of a substance to endure itself from chemical attack for a specific period of time. Therefore, materials with high chemical resistance are less likely to corrode. And this glass fracture, the glass bends in response to any force that is exerted to any one of its surfaces. When the limit of its elasticity of reaches, the glass fractures. And ito naman po yung types of glasses fractures. Low velocity impact fracture. Low velocity projectiles produce cracks in the glass which radiate outward from the point of impact. Radial cracks. And high velocity fracture. A high of speed of projectile striking a piece of glass will produce a cone of character. If the projectile passes through the glass, the opening on the exit side will be larger than the opening on the entry sides. And the last is the chemical fracture in non-tempered glass. A typical heat crack is curved as a smooth edge and has no indication of the point of origin of the crack. Ito naman po yung the direction and sequence of force determination. This method determines which direction of projectile went through the glass by evaluating radial fractures in the fracture's first concentric ring. The determination of force direction is a process quickly done by a crime scene technician. The next step is to figure out which sides of the problem was facing and which sides was facing out. Contaminants or residues from the inside surface will feel different than outside surface, then help determine the sides. Bali, lumalabas po dito sa the direction section of force determination kung paano po ba mabibigyan ng tamang direksyon o proseso para mas mapabilis ang pag-solve sa isang crime scene. And sa collecting and handling glass fragments. The gathering of glass evidence at the crime scene from the suspect must be true if the examiner is to have any chance to individualize the fragments of common source. If even the remotest possibly exist fragments be pieced together, every report must be made to collect all the glass found. For example, the collection of evidence in hit-and-run scenes must include the broken parts of the headlight and reflector lenses. Bali dito naman po sa collecting and handling glass fragments, ang ibig sabihin po nito, pinapaliwanag po dito kung paano po ba ang tamang proseso ang pag-collect ng evidence o paghawak o ano ba'y tama. Para lang po itong katulad ng sa golden rule in a crime scene. You never touch, alter the move any object at the crime scene unless properly measured, mark, and sketch photograph. Pinapalabas po dito kung paano po ang tamang pag-collect and handling glass fragments. Dito na po sa glass analysis. Forensic analysis of glass consists of the examination of two or more fragments of determination whether they have a common origin. Identifying broken glass fragments having a common source to the exclusion of all other sources may only be done. They can be physically matched together. Samples from a crime scene must first be confirmed as glass. Differentiating glass from plastic is done by examining relative hardness, solubility, and observation with polarized light microscope. Once confirmed as a glass, the examiner will perform an analysis of physical properties, fluorescence, thickness, curvature, and density, optical properties, refractive index, and chemical composition. If a difference between mentioned and no samples is found at any point in the process, no further comparison is needed. Balis sa kinabuuan po ng glass fractures nito, the direction sequence of force determination, collecting and handling glass fragments, glass analysis,